Howdy go lovers, welcome back to Blue Cactus Dairy Goats. I'm Derek. We're in southern Arizona and it's supposed to be almost 70 today, so it's you know, a normal frigid December day, and somehow we'll have to just make do and push on through, you know. Good morning, girls. Hey, Abilene. You're looking pretty tough up there. Morning, Mayo. Morning, everybody. Just give me a minute and I'll get you out there, okay? There's some fighting going on up there. Little Bit and Maddie are sorting it out. Good morning, guys. What's going on? Is Legend not listening to you, Merle? Oh, Lucky. Good morning, Luckbuck. How are things going? So Lucky here is still in charge, definitely. But it is, it's more like he has less of a mandate, or because there's so many goats in here now, you know, he can't possibly make all of them bow to his every word. Like he's letting his son Merle there eat with him, which is pretty neat. Here comes old Vader. See if he can get some. Lucky says not right now. Oh yeah, sure, have some. See this on his side? To me that looks like a chicken running, or you know, something like that. What do you guys think? What is that design there? Like a three-legged fluffy cat? What is that? Pepe Le Pew? What do you got on this side of you, Vader? So back in the day when we only had 2 bucks, which has happened a couple of different times, you know, the dominant buck just basically dominates the other buck the entire time, and you feel bad for the dude. You know, when there was three bucks, it was kind of the same thing. You know, Merle was the underdog, and then with 4, Everest was kind of the underdog. And with 6, they're getting along pretty good. We were concerned with how it would go, and would we need to add on to the pen or triple the size. And although I would like to make it a little bigger, they you know, they're goats. They stick together. I mean, it's not like, they're not like humans where they need their own 1,000 personal square feet of living space to go to the room and close the door. You know, they want to stick together. It's just kind of how they are. We are going to build an A-frame in here, but it's, you know, project number 7 on the project list. So it'll be, you know, a month or 6, or, you know, just depends. Depending on. But as far as all these bucks living together, it's going pretty good. They're getting along really good. Oh, I saw you, stray barn cat. Get there, Drake. So this is probably the last day those chicks will be in that little starter pen. Tomorrow I'll have Emily help me get in there and get them, and we'll move them over to that A-frame until we have time to butcher most of the older hens, and then we'll move them into the coop. Of course, we need a new chicken coop as well. You know, that's also on the project list. I am so surprised that they are laying eggs. Now see, they didn't lay that egg there. They push it out. They rejected it like it's not gonna hatch. See if we can find any more. Yeah, there's one. There's another one. Oh look, they're everywhere in here. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like there's 5, 6 over there. Ooh, 7, 8, 9. Now these eggs aren't going to hatch or anything. I mean, it's winter. It's just going to get too cold for them to keep them warm. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're even attempting to lay eggs, but you know, maybe that's a good thing. You know, if they start clutching like that in March, then by middle of April we'll have ducklings hatching, and that's good news. So, Muscovy ducks. We also need a duck pen with nesting boxes, and that is also on the list, and it's probably number 2 on the list, right after the pig pen. Are you guys hungry? Yeah? You tell them, Lodi. I'm feeding goats, feeding goats, feeding goats again. Feeding goats, goats again. I should've known, should've known, should've known again. Feeding goats again. Come on, girls, let's go. Got my personal bodyguard whenever we walk out here. Little Lodi here doesn't let anybody get too close to me. All the girls eating for free. Just fantastic. Hi, Lodi. I noticed she didn't tell Elsa to get away. Good morning, Cassie. Good morning, Mayo. Loda, loda, loda. Good morning, May. Good morning, Lily. Oh, Elsa don't like that goat. Hi, Cammie. Hey, Maybelline. Silly goats. That was not nice, Lodi. Another big thing on the project list is the simple pulse milk machine. Now, we ordered it months ago, and it's supposed to be here this month. And we're getting a little concerned about it, but as long as it's here before February so we can kind of troubleshoot it. But the project part of that is building a milk parlor. And I'm gonna have a different milking system, and a lot of things are gonna change. I'm actually really kind of excited about it. It's something me and Crystal stand out there and kind of talk about every night at sunset, dragging lines on the ground and and talking about the design and what we want to happen. So, I mean, it's going to be, this milking season is going to be completely different. The biggest one we've ever had, the best one we've ever had, and it's just going to be neat. Can't wait to show you. There you go, Ted. You got food all over you now. It's just a little gross. There you go, fling it at me. Good morning, Miss Piggy. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Piggy. Pig. Teddy. Pig. I haven't forgot, Dingo. Here you go, Dingo. Here you go, Dixie girl. Here you go, big guy. There you go. He's majestic. You want your bone, Anna? Get down, dog. There she is. There you go. Dixie, you gonna smoke that cigar or just carry it around and chew on it? Silly beagle. Did they let you out? There you go. There you go. Even cats like them. 'Cause I'm a cheeseburger and coffee guy. I don't like unnecessary seatbelt chimes. I'm headed down to work on this fence of mine. But first it's cheeseburger and coffee time. Cheeseburger and coffee guy. I don't like unnecessary seatbelt chimes. I'm headed out to work on this fence of mine. But first it's cheeseburger and coffee time. So today we are going to be turning this flimsy fence that you can push down and climb right over into this, which you cannot push down and you cannot climb right over if you were a dog or a cow or something like that. So what we're going to be doing today is a 5-year fix. It's not a forever fix because forever fixes cost money and I don't have any money, which brings me back to the 5-year fix. So kind of the first thing I'm going to do is walk down there and bend those posts straight. Straighter anyway, straight-ish. Yeah, see, that's just a little better. It'll work. So the fence stays that we are using is yucca and mesquite, and then I have a few date palm stems that I'm going to use also. But you can use whatever you have on hand. It just has to be straight-ish and sturdy. So I'm just going to tie that on there with a rebar tie wire. Now you can use whatever you have on hand or whatever you want to tie it on. I'm real familiar with rebar tie wire, and it's just what I use. Yeah, it will rust and it'll break, you know, a million years from now, but again, 5-year fix. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that your fence is tied on everywhere. Right here it happens to be, but on the rest of the posts it's kind of spotty. The next thing I'm going to do is move this barbed wire up a notch just to make the fence appear a little taller. I'm going to kind of saddle tie this on there. And that's that. Take note of how flimsy that is, right? I'm going to kind of bend it straight wherever I can, get it a little better. The next thing is you're going to take one of your fence stays. This one here's mesquite. and you're gonna put it right in the middle. So all around our property, the perimeter fence, the fence posts are at different increments. These ones happen to be at 11.5 or 11 feet-ish apart on this run. I'm just gonna put it in the middle of that, so about 5.5 feet. I'm not gonna measure it or anything. I'm just gonna eyeball it, and that's, you know, gonna be good enough. So I'm gonna say right there, now I got this barbed wire. I have the opportunity to just go ahead and put it right through there. See how nice that looks already? It's holding it for me and everything. Heck yeah. Now we're just gonna put a tie right here just to keep it from falling over and hitting you in the head. You know, we're not gonna hit all of them, but I'm gonna hit most of them. I'm kind of hit the bottom 2 or 3 and then skip one until I get to the top. So that's my plan. Bottom 2, skip 1. Tighten down our temporary tie there. And then we're gonna tie the barbed wire. All right, you can see that is already better, but we're not done. So kind of the next thing, I walk it and just kind of make sure that all the squares, all the wires are as straight as, you know, as you bought it new. So the next thing we're gonna do is put in these fence stays. Now, I'm just gonna kind of pick a spot in between this stay and the T-post and then just weave it through. And by weaving it, it helps make, you know, tighten up any slack that, you know, your old fence may have in it. And if it's like this one, it's got plenty of slack. You know, and you want to get that all the way down to the ground. So if I put those on, they protect my eyes a little better, huh? Put our other one right here. Now I am going to tie these off. Everywhere on the yard where we had cows coming in, or the Great Pyrenees escaping, I did this. Everywhere that I've done this, cows have quit coming in, the dog has quit escaping. This works. I've had to buy a lot of wire, but that's it. And a roll of that wire is, you know, $5 to $7, depending on where you are. Let me get this one. In this particular case, I am going to add a little more of this wire, just because, like I said, every section of fencing is a little different as far as spacing on the T-post and you know, and how well the corners were done. And you know, you can't really do this wrong. You know, if your animals are still escaping, you did it wrong. If it stops, you did it right. The last thing we're gonna do is chop these off. Now normally I wait till I have the whole span done so I can get them all kind of even looking, but I'm gonna go ahead and just wing it here. If you hold these right, they fall back into your property and not out there. Now it looks good. That's it. So if you can see, we have just turned this, where my dog can escape, into this, where he can't, or where he's less likely to. Now again, this isn't perfect. This is a 5-year fix. Coyotes can leap this stuff. You know, a mountain lion could leap it. It's not going to stop those things, but it will keep my dogs in, or more likely to keep the Great Pyrenees in, and that's what we want. So I hope this helps. Now I'm going to put my work radio on and bang out the rest of this fence. All right, we got it done. It only took all day, but that's how you do it. That's how you do it for cheap. The 5-year fix. It gives it character. No two pieces on there are the same, and it works. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in a couple of days. We're gonna hopefully go on an adventure tomorrow, and then we're also gonna be working on a Patreon video. So we'll see you in a couple of days. Bye.